Hello YouTube, the Eye of Stone here, back from Oblivion. What can I say? I encountered a happy little complication called life, but now that I've set all that aright, we're going to proceed with the Let's Play of Thief Deadly Shadows. Today we're going to be tackling Into the Pagan Sanctuary, played on Expert, as always. This is one of my favorite levels from the game, and I will go into all of that as we play, so here we go.
Stop for. Shh, I'm trying to listen. You never know, could be something up ahead. You mean like the silver nuggets you said was down here? I said I heard there might be silver or gold in some mines, maybe around here. Yeah, but I heard there might be something else too. Like what? Like maybe some strange people down here. Like maybe they don't want no visitors, don't want anyone knowing they're here. Oh, Taffet, Bird, you don't mean you brought us into pagan territory? Pagans? Taffet, cripes, I thought I smelled something off. Let's beat it. Did they find us here? About that, we can't beat it, 'cause we's lost. But I'm open to suggestions. And, we should try to keep it down, okay? Well, we ought to send one of us up ahead. Make sure it's all clear. Well, I ain't going. No tiff-taffing way. We do eeny-meeny for it. Ready? Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh, never mind. I'll do it. You watch my back. Here I go. All this for some taffin silver nuggets you ain't even shooting here. Good luck. I'm watching your back. Yell if you see any pagans or gold.
Let's start out by starting some trouble.
That was a surprise.
Trouble was gonna start anyway.
Get ready to die! Is that a fight?
There's a health potion. Loot. So they're over there tearing each other apart instead of getting in my way for the time being. Now, these levels in Thief DS are jam-packed on Expert, and everybody's razor sensitive. It's not always that you have a chance to let them thin the ranks for you.
Weirding noises. It feels like someone wants these dead it.
Kill this taff! What the taff? I know you're there, and this should be fun. Strange looking shadows. Better check them out. Look, see? I'm putting down my weapon. Now it's safe for you to come out.
You better not
What's
come
with the
over
hiding?
here.
You some kind of coward? Somebody ought to do something about all this. But it ain't gonna be me.
Okay. Getting past that pagan intersection up there without thinning the ranks a little bit is not realistically going to happen. Or this is going to turn into a ghosting run. And if you ask me, that is one thing about Thief Deadly Shadows. It is claustrophobic in a way that the Dark Project wasn't, and the Metal Age certainly was not. That is not actually an editorial statement, it's just an observation, but these intersections, if you will, which are fairly typical for Deadly Shadows, they're very hazardous.
Bees, you hungered spoiled rat. Like bees no foods with me.
Especially since of the new restriction about how you can knock somebody out. Which admittedly is probably a lot more realistic. Okay, now.
How be's it done?
First, Diane, priestess of wood, give hers enchantment and beset them minds.
Yes?
Then the men fools, thinker they be's acting of them own free will, does whatever we wants.
Ha! Stupid, weaksy man fools. And
Then, after the magics wear off, the damage be's done. And if there be's a problem,
Larkspur seals them deal with more other persuasions.
yeah, he be's just kills them.
Okay, let's get her out of the way. Now, you can see in there the Will-O-the-Wisp. Those roam around on set tracks, and they will blow your cover. As usual, watch out for rats. They will also blow your cover. They'll make people suspicious. If you play on expert, you just don't rush, whether or not you're doing a video for YouTube. There is never any percentage in rushing. Now there's loot in here that we need to get to, but we're not gonna rush. Now, you can see how
What bees I worried about?
you can see how close that was. It's a hair trigger. So the Will-O-the-Wisp is going to come down here, so I need to be way back here. Way back here. Okay. Now, there's a chest and a, like a fork or something here. And a note, which you can pause and read.
Is that a sound? Ha! What bees I worried about?
I can already tell that I missed some stuff back there in the mines, but we'll get it on the way out.
Hold on. Where bees the... Missing.
Somebody forgot to close the chest. Tisk tisk. And
Is that someone hiding or something?
and now
Comes out. Some sprite or pixie player that tricks on me. There is nothing here.
and she was right, properly suspicious. Of course, she was so busy making noise that she wouldn't have detected anything, but Just goes to show you, they did tighten things up a bit with how suspicious people get about torches. That was sort of in the Metal Age, but not really. But if torches go out, if chests get opened, if chests are left open, the doors, these considerations are all valid. Now, without the climbing gloves, you can still jump. And we're just trying to floss as much of the loot as we can. I know we've missed some that we're going to go back for later. Try to keep the knockouts and violence at a premium. Definitely save that for the Pagan Sanctuary itself. It's just a waste of it's just a waste. Although I think down here in these sewers there are some torches that are going to get extinguished in a minute here. Now, she's over there, but we've got somebody coming. So who's coming and where are they coming from and where are they going? There he is. So what's he gonna do? You know? Speedrunning Thief interests me even less than ghosting does. Just play like you're a part of the level. So we don't want to go down there and meet that guy.
Him bees them honey and them jacksberry.
That's a late model tree beast down there. They're creepy. If they start chasing you.
Someone should bees relight that thing.
See, he noticed the torch. I've missed this. It's been a lot longer since I've played this game than the first two. I love the earthiness in the whole game, really, but especially this level. But I like the sanctuary itself more than the sewers. Okay, this is going to be cutting it close. But in Thief, even Thief 3, you can do this. And some of the things you pull off in the old days with the first two games, that was a million miles away right there. In the first two games, you can get yet way more closer than that and still survive. Doesn't always work, but sometimes it does. Somebody's aim's a little rusty. I need to play more Thief, obviously.
Leafy Lord watches over us.
Now she's gonna come by here, and we're gonna disarm her.
Toss them sticks, whence I mix them leaves, them magic comers to chase away them. Who be's bolty enough to steals my wand?
I was. So the only thing she's gonna do, if I don't shape up, is gonna go running for help. But we won't have her casting spells all over the place. Now, when you drop this, they can hear it, and it'll make them suspicious. So, we get to hang on to it. Can't remount the wall. Can't lean against the wall while we're holding it either. Just gonna make our way over here and drop it in this corner and hope he doesn't hear it. But in a second, he's gonna go roaming too.
My eyes be's tired, I guess.
Did you hear that rat?
Must be's a noisy wind tonight. Against.
See, everything I'm doing, they're hearing.
Fat corpse to them sycamores.
There's a little map there.
Over there's.
Sounder, you give yourself away.
Boy, now I don't even know. That wasn't me.
My bees better check. Making sure all bees woodsy.
I don't know what that was.
Why be's you hiding? Be's you afraid?
Bees you come out, or I bees use my magics to makes you come out.
Well, got them out of my way. I thought I was gonna have to noisemaker arrow that guy, but oh well. Got out of the way for me. Now, even though the skybox in the first two games was very basic, and I think basically just a stretched JPEG of some clouds, I always thought at the time, anyway, that it was kind of cool. And looking at this sky that you're seeing here, but with the sunset tinge to it, makes me very nostalgic for the first skybox, which is to say it makes me very nostalgic. So, I like falling. I also like the music in this level, and the sort of earthy dusk-like quality to the light.
Careful, friend. Bees a troubling moon. Nothing's.
It's like you can feel the humidity in the air. Now I'm gonna go through this. If you need more time to read it, just pause. It's been a long time since I've read these two. you see that? That's loot down there. So we're gonna have to get in there at some point. And there's a chest. So we gotta look at that in a little bit. And you can see over there,
CZ, you in the green.
there's loot over there too. Now you gotta be real careful up on these beams because you will fall straight down onto them. And they'll be your friend.
Benders like them reeds in the winter.
Noises there.
Shh. Bijou hearings that sounders? Woodsy sure. My bees hear something.
Not
Oh, some little sounders. No worries.
not terribly graceful on my part,
Just
but
bees hearing to things, I guess.
quiet wasn't the priority. Not falling down there was the priority. Okay, so she's roving down this long corridor. You can use the pipe
Like this. But like
to
that.
try to jump, or like I just did, fall,
Goodsy to you.
but no biggie.
CZ, if I remember. Honey sweet.
Let's just go in here.
Jacksberry, cottonwood, elderberry.
Okay, she's gonna be coming back over this way.
Fine, same woodsy drinking.
And I am apparently trying desperately to be seen. She's gonna come down here, and there's a ladder. We're gonna be able to go back up there, but we can also get the loot out of the room we were just in. Okay, so off she goes. Let's invest in taking this torch out.
Death to them, man.
Shh. Ibis was thinking about something.
Okay, so we got that. Now, again, it's safer to take the fire out. Then she'll meander around in the dark wondering what did it. Make sure to waste a water arrow first, though.
Okay, joke's over. Put them lights back on. CZ, you anything?
Huh?
Checks everywhere.
I don't
No
believe
rocks
there's
unturned.
anything now.
Torch outs. Good thing I can CZ okay without it.
So she noticed the torch was out here. You just want to be mindful of these things.
Would there be something by that barrel?
You know, she's not terribly concerned, but she will not terribly concernedly walk right on top of you. Okay, so this is a clue for one of the special loot items that we're going to be getting, the hammer statuette.
Guess it bees was nothing.
Okay, there's
When
a,
I bees get home, I'll drinking wormwood tea to settle my nervings.
there's a flash bomb. I'm going to try not to use any of these this
Well.
time.
I bees get on with workings now. Bees there newsing from Diane.
Okay, so we can climb up here. This level really gives you the sense of seeing something you assumed was there in the first two games, but didn't actually get to see. It's like you get to see the pagan village in Thief the Metal Age, but it's already been decimated. Here's the pagans, you know, just doing their thing. it's not a crisis. And this is really the first time in the franchise that you get that touchy-feely with them. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go across this beam onto this pipe, but again, be careful. Because of the graphics engine for this game, like right now I'm going to have to jump to get from the pipe to the beam by this door. See, I had to basically execute a jump to go from one to the other. You have to be careful. You can use these surfaces to walk on, but they're treacherous. They will deposit your ass straight to the ground.
That old gear looks precarious. Someone could have an accident.
No, someone's going to have an accident.
You bees crowding me.
I certainly...
Bees like the treesy. Comes your strength from here.
Alright, there's loot down there.
You bees crowding me.
I certainly would not do a walkthrough of Into the Pagan Sanctuary and take a pass on the gear.
Steps first, then lunge. Bees faster. Seize you in the green.
What's this do?
I guess you can fight.
It was an accident. Too bad, too bad.
Oh, did I seize something by them barrow? What be's this? Oh, him be slain.
Him? Okay.
I won't be angry. Just come out.
This machine room.
Afraid. But just think. When I finders you, your blood be used to feed many, many leafy ones.
See, don't miss...
You come out, or I bees use my magics to makes you come out.
Okay. Here's the statuette. So that's the first special loot item we were supposed to get. And now we come out here. Again.
Bees nothing can grow in here. Not even them bloodvine or butterweed.
Careful.
Thinks?
Figured me
Careful.
them hammerheads put curses on it.
Shaman Bee's the only one with magics to fight the hammerheads.
Or them priestess, Diane.
Yes, but she be's busy with more important works.
Now, I don't know if you can see it down there, but there's... Do you see that? There's loot down there. So we're going to have to get into the water down there to get that eventually. Drop down here. Come on. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we got another int down here. But on this side we have a way out. So we're gonna let him go his merry way. Okay, and then up this ladder. Now this is Shaman Woodbine's room. Okay, now this is the second special loot item, and it's in this room, but I'm having a a senior moment as to which one of these rafters I'm supposed to look at. It's in here and it's like up there or something, but I will find it. Just give my brain a moment. Let's see. Oh, there it is. All right. Okay, so that's 2. Now, I think there might be... I think there's a piece of loot that's not special up here, but let's hold off on that.
Why do ladies wait so long to come to me? I be shaman, and I can heals them.
There's something else up there, but
Nothing, Sounders. Good.
we're not gonna get to that chest without taking her out, so we're gonna take her out, and then I will come back in here and find that other piece of loot up there later. I'm just having a total senior moment as to where exactly that is, but I know it's up there. Now, if you have not played the level before, you want to do this reading we're looking at right here very carefully. It's important.
A ritual for Jack Noel's paw, huh? Looks like I'm on the right track.
Got plenty of room for position.
That.
Yes, that. Okay. There's a third piece of loot in here. I'm just trying to think where it might be, but we'll get it. We will get that loot. We're going to have to get that loot because on expert in this game you need a minimum of 90%, so it's up there somewhere, but we'll come back. We're gonna want to see to the primary mission objective here. Now there's a piece of loot up there by her, and there's a will-o'-the-wisp in this hallway, and then she's running her circuit, so we've got but it's again, I do not, you were, as I have said in many of my videos, you were given a blackjack for a reason. Once in a while I play for no knockouts, but the fact is you cannot always get all of the loot and do no knockouts. Some of the loot becomes inaccessible for any but the most extreme ghosters, and you have a tool, use it skillfully. Taking out Shaman Woodbine, okay, but those 2 gals in there to the right, it's not necessary. Knocking them out serves no purpose. There's no reason why it's critical to knock them out, so we're not gonna. Throughout all the levels in this game, you can stock up on your arrows. So it's like here, let's take a big risk and not knock this guy out. Let's forego knocking him out.
We heard something. Huh. I don't hears anything now.
Now, it's almost too generous because in Thief 3... Okay, so this is the third special loot item, the bronze beetle, and it's in the room that we're right in front of. We have to unlock the door, which can also be hazardous when there's people nearby. But what I was about to say is that you notice I'm creeping. When you crouch down in this game, they cannot hear you at all. Under certain lighting conditions, they can still see you. Like this right here is getting kind of precarious, but it's just dark enough that he didn't see us. But when you are crouched down like this, they cannot hear you. Okay, but this is going to make him very suspicious. See, did you hear that? He took out his sword. He hasn't said anything, but he took out his sword.
IBs know someone is hiding here. That. What bee's doing that?
We barely pulled that off. I mean, that really could have gone one way or the other, but yeah, sometimes you can push it.
IBs find your hiding place very soon, you know.
Okay, so we just bust the beetle out of here. I always say 3 special loot items are better than 1. Alright, now this is going to be a pain, but we can use this to get the heck out of here without visiting that guy again. Okay, now again, slowly and carefully. We're not gonna make it. I can already tell you we're not gonna. I'm not gonna. But we have cover to drop down into. Yeah.
Oh, what noising's there?
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
If IBs find someone, they's be in
now,
big trouble.
She's over there. We're gonna take this.
Can't have been much of anything.
She's gonna notice it's gone.
Quiet now.
But unlike in there, I hadn't made a ton of noise falling from the rafters onto the stairs, so she's not going to be as suspicious.
Uh-oh, something's begone.
Just let her get it out of her system. That's the way these non-playable characters act.
Goodsy, it be's quiet now.
In Thief Deadly Shadows,
Guess
they're just
these was nothing.
razor sharp.
When IBs get home, I'll drinking wormwood tea to settle my nervings.
Sometimes in the old days on the older systems, she would fall off of that ledge just because of little glitches. So you'd find her dead on the floor by the stairs going down, which was actually kind of handy for reasons that'll become apparent very soon. Okay. So So this is why we're really here. This is the main goal of the level, to steal the Jacknall's paw. You have to perform this ritual to get to it. Here comes Mr. Shirtless Hood. It's not really necessary to knock him out. There's just no reason to do it. There is loot in here,
Lights it down here. Where bees the fresh
but
clean air?
we'll get to it later. We'll get to the loot in here later. I just want to get the paw first. I don't like this ritual. This ritual leaves a bad taste in my mouth. This is unpleasantly reminiscent of doing in Constantine. Not really, but it's you know, usually in Thief, when you are when taking someone out, that's like Sabotage and Soulforge or Into the Maw of Chaos stuff. You don't usually end up wasting somebody in the second level. No. We have two, let's use two. Sometimes one's enough for those big guys, sometimes it's not. So those are armed. If we blow two of them, he won't be getting back up. And then she's gonna go over to look and see what the hell happened, and we're gonna take her out.
Come outs before I use as a spell to make you come outs.
All too easy. And miraculously, it looks like the guy out there didn't hear a darn thing. Water. Vine arrow, moss arrow. Ugh. I'm sorry, blood sacrifices just are not Garrett's style. Come on. You wanted blood, you got blood. Give me the paw. There we go.
The Jacknall's paw. Well, I guess he's not using it any longer.
Now, there's nothing in here, but again, if you haven't played this before, how do you know? Okay, so we got what we came for, and we are not going anywhere fast.
That's to watch for any city men who might intruder here. Ooh, could use you some knifeberry juice right about nows.
We have to get more loot. Because we are not at 90% of the loot in this level. Now, there's there's 2 pieces in the sewer that I missed earlier, and there's
Sit-downs here. Where bees the fresh, clean air?
there's several that I missed here in the sanctuary, so let's get those first. We ain't going anywhere until we get that loot. I like this ambient music. I'm gonna get a little bit more liberal with the water arrows. I don't want any trouble at this point.
Is that you, Moss? This be's a bad jokes if it be's you.
I don't want trouble.
I best get on with things. There be's nothing to see here.
I just want the loot. The only thing you spend money on in this game is several upgrades and more arrows, so you have them, you might as well use them. Oops, we don't want to go this way. Now, is that will-o'-the-wisp gonna bust my cover? Looks like not. At least they don't squeal when they see you. I was gonna go back into Shaman Woodbine's quarters, but, well, let's see. What order are we gonna do this in? Don't walk into her.
Me hears something.
Let's go back to the factory while she has her back turned.
Careful, friend. He's a troubling mole.
See, there's that piece of loot on the shelf there. We saw that earlier. Alright, so 67%. We have a lot of loot to get. You know, it's like the primary mission objective is accomplished. Good job, Alpha 1. And Now you just want to get the heck out. This is where it's most likely to turn into a bloodbath if you get impatient.
So the pagans are preparing for war.
Hayes, over there's. What bees there?
Now, I don't know what set him off. If that was, did he catch sight of me, or did he catch sight of her
Bees that
again?
leaves and trees. Bees still there, eh? My bees saw something. Or
No, you didn't.
oh, did I see something by them barrel? Bees I was imagining it all?
No.
Seems to be nothing wrong.
Again, we need to get down there. 'Cause there's loot down there. And we're being careful. But we're not going to jump off of this because that is a lethal distance. But we have to get that piece of loot. There's also a piece of loot down there. There's a golden dagger. Not the Oran Cross dagger, but there's a golden dagger there we have to get.
Stoppers and listens. Hears you anything? Huh. I don't be hears anything now.
Okay, once this tree beast goes its merry way, he's going down there. We'll wait for him to head back this way, and then we'll get that piece of loot down there.
Sees me something over there?
Something against? Something's? Over there's.
Okay. Now, we have to wait for that guy to turn his back, but he... no good.
Yeah, it be's all clear. Must not have her's been anything.
I don't know if that was a glitch or not. If that was a glitch, I just got super lucky. I can't remember if he was supposed to turn about that soon or if it was a glitch that made him leave me all that room to work with. But anyway, that's definitely worth a save. And then this brings us right back to where we need to be, because there is another piece of loot in this room, and I'm going to find it. Really bugs me that I can't remember where the other piece of loot in this room is, but I guess when you go for as long as I have without playing, that's what you get. You get good senior moments. Now, I just need to... I think I know where it is. I think I know where it is. It is not over there. But... no, this is where the comb was, and... no, you can't jump up there. Okay. Plus. It's not over here. The only other place it could be then is going to be somewhere over here, but I don't see... what was that? Oh! Oh! There we go. Okay. And I just fell again. But that's okay. Alright, now we go back through there. There's a golden dagger to get, but there's also 2 pieces of loot down in the wine cellar that I missed, that I didn't get on the way back out like I was supposed to. So now we're gonna have to go back down there too. Okay. Gotta thin the ranks a bit. Now that was pretty clumsy, because what if the other guy over there, he happened to have his back turned, but did I check? These are just things to consider before you lunge. It's like you're zeroed in on them, but who's zeroed in on you? And again, don't rush. It's like, yeah, I knocked him out, but now I get to hurry up and wait while she does her circuit on the right, and then on the left-hand side there's that other guy looking through the door. So we can't be where we need to be, but now we hear him walking and we saw her walk away, so we can go and get the knife, which is in here. Ring. Okay, now we get to go back downstairs to Happy Land again. Just follow right behind her, I think. Nice and quiet. If we're under the will-o'-the-wisp, we have to stay behind her. She'll turn about, and we will go back downstairs.
Some rustling?
Make sure to make her suspicious on the way down. Okay, now we have 2 pieces of loot down here. And okay. So now we're gonna have to go back to the sewers to get the last 2 loot pieces that it'll at least get us above 90. Probably not by much, but it'll be enough to exit the level. It won't be every single thing. I may have gotten everything here in the sanctuary, but it's possible there's something else in the sewers that I've missed. Or I missed something here in the sanctuary too. I think I got everything here in the sanctuary, but I can think of 2 things for sure in the sewers that I missed, and getting those will get us the heck out of here. So far, we had to kill 1 person for the ritual. We took down a tree beast, and we sent...
IB's jumped at nothings.
We sent Shaman Woodbine on a dream quest, but otherwise... I don't think you get penalized for the stunt with the gear.
I was thinking about something.
I don't think the gear counts against you. And certainly the little disagreement between the pagans and the bandits in the cave, that I had nothing to do with that. Nothing whatsoever. Just ease on out. Now, we had a little situation when we exited, so we're going to be going back into that situation because it doesn't, time freezes in the other area, so the mess you leave is the mess you come back to. I don't know what set them off in the tunnels.
I know you bees there. I hear see you.
Let's just...
I bees shut you up when I find you snakes.
There may be... It could be a confabulation or stuff. Erroneous memory, but...
Wind tonight made me think I'd be hearing things.
maybe there's like a ring in the water or something. I know for sure there's 2 pieces of loot we can go and get in the caves. But I'm trying to think if I can knock loose the memory of what, if anything, I might have missed in here.
Hey, them torch bees went out. Lilac, we said you stops playing now.
Maybe in here, but you know, this could all be completely imagined. You know, at this point, this is a losing proposition. This is just a lose-lose situation for everybody. The 2 pieces in the mines will be more than enough. Sometimes you want to check the areas like this. Okay, so her back's turned. Now, is she going to start moving by the time that thing gets back over here? We're going to find out. Gonna be in trouble if she doesn't. Whoops. You know, we're not even gonna touch that chest. I'm just gonna leave it open. Now this is where the disagreement with the bandits happened earlier, or the thugs, or whatever you want to call them, the criminal element. And then this was the busy side of the street going in, so I just stayed clear here because of all the misunderstanding. But here are the last 2 pieces of loot I needed, 92%. Okay. Now, there's a fire arrow. You can save a lot of money by taking little opportunities like this.
So this is the Jack Nall's paw. The keepers will be happy, but I doubt the pagans will be as pleased. There are more of them in the city than anyone knew, and now their secret's out. I just hope that when they go hunting for their property, they don't come looking for me, too.
Let's see how I did. 92% of the loot. 3 knockouts, 2 kills. I will see everybody next time for St. Edgar's Eve.